y'all, before I go start studying again, I just want to let y'all know like a little bit of my tips and tricks into being successful studying, because my whole lot be winging, y'all be wondering like what tips can Daddy Keon give you. So Daddy Keon got you. So how y'all doing out there, ladies, fellas? How y'all doing out there? I hope y'all doing good. So please listen or take it with a grain of salt. If you don't want to listen, I don't care. I'm passing to see, and clearly you don't want to listen. But you soon then probably you want to see my face. So guess what? You're gonna see it. I normally want to be doing that and all that, but I'm a little tired today, a little bit. I got my coffee, so I just want to just start doing some of my schoolwork because I got to work for the next 3 days, and that's gonna be tiring. I think people don't understand is when you literally in school, mind y'all, I learned from engineering school, you're gonna be broke. And I know that's something that people hate to be, but you probably like, what do you mean about broke? Like, I got a good paying job and I can do this and I can do that. Because y'all gotta understand, you cannot work every day. I said that to myself. I'm telling you, when I was in engineering school, I failed due to the fact that I kept working, because the money was good. I was getting paid $34 an hour. I kept working, neglecting my schoolwork, and it bit me in the behind at the end, and that's why I failed. But I still graduated with my engineering degree with honor roll, I think. Honor roll. Yeah, it was all the way back in December 2023. But yeah, it's November 1st. The whole new month, whole new year, 2024. Yeah. Another thing too, like to piggyback on the not working, is you gonna have to sacrifice. Like, you literally gonna have to sacrifice. It's like, I'm in nursing school now, coming from engineering school, and I learned that my biggest problem is I work too much, and when I start working, I'm broke, damn near, literally floating with the $100 range in my damn pocket. Like, that's crazy for me because I normally be having so much money, but that's what I chose to sacrifice to to have a career. So in order for me to have me a career, I have to, sacrifice my means in order for me to achieve what I want to achieve. Because I could have been achieved it. It's due to the fact where I kept working and I kept living above my means. I kept working more and more, and the stuff that I'm working in, I don't want to work in no more. So I was kind of contradicting myself, because I'm like, damn, I gotta go to work and do the same bullshit every day, and I'm sitting up here like, I could do better, I could do more, just give me a career and I'll be good. So that's why I say you have to sacrifice. Just because you have kids doesn't mean that's an excuse. Just because you have so many bills doesn't mean that's an excuse. You chose to go to school. You took that TEAS test. You took that entry exam, and you got inside that school. You chose to do this semester. So don't try to blame your family, your kids, all that lifestyle if you chose to do it. And then you fell out, and then all of a sudden now financial aid ain't funny you no more. And I'm glad I piggyback in financial aid, because I'm finna say some crazy shit. How me and my friends fell out. They love to depend on financial aid versus their schoolwork. So y'all want to work, then y'all failing out y'all classes, then y'all wondering why. Oh wow, I can't get no more financial aid because you ran off with that check and failed all your classes. What you thought financial aid was gonna do? Say, okay, come back. Oh, I could just do an appeal and I'll be good. Y'all got backgrounds. Why y'all couldn't just do it the first time? Y'all was in the school. Why you couldn't just do that? See, y'all play too much. If you gotta depend on a financial aid check to pay your bills, then you need to let those bills go. Because ain't no way I'm sitting up here depending on a financial aid check about my bills that I chose to create. So that's just contradicting yourself. Then you also gotta put in the work. Y'all, like, I study like 4 to 5 hours a day. It's 24 hours in a day. If I study 45 hours, let's say a person says I study 6 hours a day. 5 hours, if I study 6 hours a day, that's 1/4 of the day. 6, 12, 18, 24. It's 24 hours in a day. You got to sleep for 8. Boom, that's gone. I mean, you got to sleep for 8. I'm studying for 6. That's 14 hours. So what are you going to do to 16 hours? Maybe 8. You might go to work. But that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's just you got to learn how to prioritize your life. And like exams come up, I'm not going to be working the week of my exams. I'm going to be off because I know for a fact these exams are serious. Like these exams are serious. So it's like I'm not failing myself for no job that don't give a crap about me. These jobs don't care about us. They want us to work till we die. And when we die, they'll replace us. I was in the building that did that. This lady, I didn't like her, but she died over a heart attack or whatever she died from. And they literally just replaced her. So these jobs don't give a fuck about us. So why do I give a fuck about it? That's why I don't care. I think I overachieve a little bit too much because all I need is a C to pass, a 78%, and I'll be getting A's and B's. So it's like I think I overachieve a little bit too much, but I do that on my own for my comfortability. I want to make sure I'm good because I don't have to sit up here on my final exam that's 150 questions. I'm like, oh my God, I got to at least get a 60 on this. If I don't get a 60 not 60, I at least got to get an 80 on this, a 90. Well, my last quarter, all I needed was a 50 to pass, and I got a 90. Come on now, you stay ready and gotta get ready, and that's what I'm trying to tell my friends. Like, read the book. You have to read the book. You gotta read. The first thing they say is, I just want to be a nurse. Being a nurse is easy. All you gotta do is pass meds. And they make a lot of money. Are you stupid? Have you been in a hospital before? That's not all they do. All nurses don't just pass meds. You gotta do assessments, flow sheets. If you're an RN, you gotta do care plans, S-bars, charting. That's what I'm saying. Ignorant people, like, you in school for no reason. You're cheating your way through school. When you get to the NCLEX, and you're like, oh my God, I don't know shit. That's what I'm talking about. It's like, that's why that's my stubborn habit. I'm a big visual learner, but I learned in nurse school and like even in school now, I have to be all the types of learner. I have to be all types of a learner. I got to be a kinesthetic learner. I got to be an auditory learner. I got to be a visual learner. I have to be all of them. And if I can't do one, because I'm at work trying to I'm trying to look at my schoolwork and study while call lights going out and stuff. I'm glad I'm working from home for my second job is tutoring, and I'm going back to the hospital for my main job. But it's to the point where it's like, you have to be all types of learner. You gotta learn how to let that job go and focus on your schoolwork. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have a career. And the only thing you're going to have a career if you go to school. If you sit up there going to school and you working, you failing your class, you like, oh my God, why am I failing? Like my schoolwork, my teachers, hold on. The loud car. My schoolwork, and oh my God, I got to work all these hours. I got to pay these bills before I get evicted and all that. You got to sacrifice. When my lease ended, I did not renew my lease. You want to know why? Because I knew I was going to nursing school. Duh. That's $1,500 I don't have to go work for due to the fact that I gave it up. Oh my God, my dread is thinning. Oh my God. Daddy Keon ain't trying to tell you what to do because I ain't your daddy. But I'm telling you because y'all keep asking me, how am I succeeding? Because I learned how to sacrifice. I gave a bunch of shit up to live below my means now. Like, now that I did that, I feel so comfortable. Like I feel extremely comfortable with myself. So yeah, that's why I did it. Just gonna say this little synopsis, and then I'm gonna just go. I feel like once you sacrifice all that, I'm not trying to say it in like a negative way. I'm just saying, give up that. If you live by yourself, because I live by myself, and I have no. I stayed there for 4 years by myself in a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, by myself, and I gave it up because I knew I was going back to school, and I think that was hindering for me been graduating from engineering school too, is because I sat there and I kept working, and I didn't like put the time in to like focus on my classes, because I'm not dumb. You have to focus. You have to put all your time in the school, and if you don't put all your time in the school, then it's not gonna work. So I just gave it up. My car got bucket of boats, but hey, this bucket of boats give me the point A to B, and when I become a nurse, maybe I might get something better. But right now, I'm just, for the rest of the school year, y'all, can y'all believe it? I've been in school for a whole year. It don't even feel real. It don't even feel like I've been there for a year, but it's been a year, and I got 6 more months to go, I think, because I'm finna challenge the LPN test, and then I'm gonna finish my RN. Because then after 3 more months, then I get my RN. So that's what I'm gonna do. You have to learn how to give stuff up. You gonna have to learn how to get a job, let that job go. If you really focus on school like you say you is, you have to show somebody. You gotta show yourself. Bump what everybody else gotta say. Sorry, I'm trying to get the good lighting. You gotta show yourself that you able to do it. Because if you don't show yourself that you're not able to do it, who cares? They're not just gonna hand you a nursing license. They're not gonna just hand you an engineering degree. They're not gonna just hand you a business license, law license. They ain't gonna just hand you something. You have to get it yourself. I feel like, I don't know if this was helpful to y'all. If it was, please let me know. If it was not helpful, let me know like other things I can do or say or whatever, because I'm just going by my experience and my experience only. I'm big on constructive criticism. I know my wrongs and I right my wrongs. I don't sit there and think the best. I don't hope for the best. I make sure I am the best, so that way the best outcomes can come. I don't sit there and depend on faith. I do pray, but I don't depend on faith. I don't depend on a miracle. I make them happen. I push myself out there. I put myself out there. I make sure I read all the chapters. I make sure I do all the practice questions. I make sure I get myself ready for stuff. I make sure I prioritize my life, so that way I'm not the type to sit there and have to, oh my God, I gotta rush to do this. This the last minute. I might fail this exam. Oh my God, I need help. Blah blah blah. Some people they good on last minute stuff, but not me. I have to study from the beginning. So that's basically all I gotta say. So I'm gonna go back in and study. I got a bunch of coffees to carry. So like, comment, subscribe, leave a post notification. Oh, I keep saying leave a post notification. Turn on your post notification. If this on YouTube, if on TikTok, let's have a conversation. Put it in the comments below. Or if we on Instagram, hey, y'all know what that comment button for. Share it. So thank y'all.